Hey Capricorn, this is Perrymore Tarot's weekend reading from August 26th through the 28th, 2022. This is for Capricorn, last shuffle for Capricorn. All right, Capricorn, let's see what we've got. We have stuck energy and we have a creative endeavor. I tell you what, a lot of times this stuck energy aspect is that spirit is trying to slow you down so you can pay attention to the orbs and the rainbow and all the miracles around you. Orbs and rainbows are synonymous with a promise that things are going to be okay, that whatever happened, whatever breakdown has happened will never happen again. Of course, you know, we all know the story of how rainbows came to be. We have creative endeavor here. And so this creative endeavor would be something that is all your own or something that you have built for yourself. See, stuck energy on the High Priestess and Five of Cups. They want you to know that, it's so deep here with the High Priestess and Five of Cups. So being stuck on your, the intuition that you feel, right? Or the things that are being downloaded to you, it's almost as though they want you to realize something about your feelings. So like the feelings may be one of regret or sadness or shame with the Five of Cups, right? If you're stuck in this, or a heartbreak of some sort. The Fool, okay, and the Moon. All right, so they're showing this, that same energy I was just saying, that there may be something here where the spirit wants you to be stuck here, wants you to realize that these things will not happen again. Okay, so if this is occurring with the Five of Cups, right? You have the Moon, you have the Fool, and then you have the High Priestess. This would be about not looking deep before you leap into anything, not looking deep into it with the Fool. This would be like, I know what I'm doing, I'm going for it, and then it leads to disappointment, sadness, shame, all of those, all of those residual things, right? Stuck energy there, though, they want you to sit in this so that you could see that there's always hope, like they were always with you all along, that your intuition was always there for you. And the Moon here with this would say that you may have felt in some way that you couldn't trust it. Okay, you may not have been able to trust what was around the corner. Everything may have looked like a shadow, and then when the sun, when the light comes out, then it's like that wasn't a shadow. That was like there was nothing there. And you may have felt that way when it came to your intuition. You may have made a lot of decisions with the Fool, right? May have made a lot of decisions, leapt really quickly, and then really thought it was your intuition, but it was more so allowing your like shame or regret or something sad, like those sad feelings that like when you may feel like you're not living up to something simply because you're stuck, right? Because if you look at this, he was driving his truck and he got stuck in mud, and now it's like he has a choice. He can get off the top of this hood and start walking, but how sad is that to have to walk and say, hey, my truck got stuck in mud, but it's very obvious mud. So then you would feel shame, regret. Why did I take this road? Why did I go down this way? Now my engine's screwed. Now, my intuition must be wrong. I must be wrong. I must have been blah, blah, blah. So this is a cycle that Spirit is going to make you sit in for a little bit over the weekend to just look at and see that your intuition was never wrong. It was blocked by the feelings of sadness, shame, regret kind of thing. Like, oh, I went down this path and now I'm stuck here. And they're like, obviously you would have been. But the creative endeavor, which is beautiful, right? Seven of Wands and the Emperor. They're telling you that your intuition, it's almost like it's worth fighting for. Everything that you are trying to do when it comes to this Emperor energy, this is about you being the first to wake up, the last to sleep, all right? When it comes to starting something, building a creative endeavor would be something like something artistic, something that you've, I won't say even artistic, something creative, basically, right, duh, but something that you made up. It's not like you went and bought a franchise of McDonald's. This would be you making your own recipe of something or making your own thing up, right? And maybe something that everybody does. Maybe it's burgers, but you have a twist. But however this goes, this is about fighting for it because you are actually divinely guided to do so, and it's worth the fight. It's worth the effort. But here under this is status quo, Page of Pentacles and Two of Cups. The status quo energy with this, with Page of Pentacles, would be that you are learning what is normal to you. You are learning what this cycle. You're learning this cycle of how would how do I normalize things? What actually works for me? In Two of Cups. Now this could be a union, and if it is a union, then it's about there's no right or wrong. I think that this is a message you've been getting for a while. But if you look at these cups, there's no right or wrong way to have normalcy. Normal is whatever is normal for you. It's like whatever, and even that changes because time changes. So that doesn't mean that this is going to be what it is forever. And you have to continue to learn, especially in a union. I think that that's what the status quo is all about, is realizing that you're not even still dealing with the same person or people. They're changing, ever changing. As time passes, you learn different things about your own self. And so the commitment underneath this, the Lovers and the Five of Pentacles, you're committed to not coming from a place of I don't have and I don't, I want. This is a commitment, making a deal, or talking to someone and making an agreement, compromising with an individual, or even to choosing. Also, too, if you're not dealing with a person, say you're not in a union, then this is personal for you, about making like saying to yourself, from here on out, I'm going to follow my heart and not follow a path of like the ego. Well, I don't have this in my life and I need to accomplish that. Or the Five of Pentacles would be that energy, right? You're making this deal of like, no longer am I going to be spiritually bereft. No longer am I going to be that spiritually poor person who's focused on building money. I got my hand out looking for money all the time, working hard. Not that working hard is bad, but then when it comes to the Lovers, that soul decision, it's about what fills your soul. What spirit, well, you have High Priestess here. What is spirit guiding me to do? What is right for me and my spirit? Not just like, how family would do that, you should be a lawyer, you should be this. And it's like they push you into college or they push you into a pathway, and it's all because of money. Maybe you're an artist. Maybe you're an amazing artist. Maybe you're doing something that is completely, that has nothing to do with any college. Like no college teaches what you do. Then that would be making an agreement to go after that, instead of saying, well, your family would say, or your person or something, they would say to you, well, you're not going to make money that way. You need to go to school and be a business, something. And that's where your money is, but you hate it. And it's not part of your spiritual plan, and you can feel it. And that's what they're telling you here too. So if this is a union as well, this is about choosing what's right for both of you, not based on what you're lacking, but based on how can I fulfill healthily, how can I fulfill things within that person and they do with me. This is like, I tell people a lot of times too, when you're in a union, a lot of people do, they come into it saying, I need, and the other person's like, I need. So you both are trying to take from the other and no one's giving. So if you're going into a union saying, what does that person need? Let me try to help them. And that person has the same mindset. You both get your needs met. You see, and so this would be a commitment of saying, I'm not going to come from a place of lack. I'm going to come from a place of, let me try to give. And if we both give and scratch each other's back, we'll have it all. So there, it's status quo, Page of Pentacles here, learning about how to merge what you've learned into life and making it work for you. Okay. And know that whatever it is that you have started doing is worth going for. So they're kind of keeping you stuck, but it's a good stuck. It's about seeing the rainbow, knowing that all this stuff that you ever went through is never going to happen again. It's a promise. Spirit's promising you this, but they want you to sit still long enough to see it. That no longer are you going to be in this place, right? And that it's almost like there's miracles in disguise happening for you. But not only that, with the High Priestess and the Moon and the Fool, it's like you can trust your intuition. You need to act more on that rather than acting on the fear of being in a disappointment. Because the Five of Cups is here. Act on your intuition and the voices and the downloads that you've been receiving. Act on that, but not coming from the place of I don't want to be a disappointment. I don't want to regret anything. I don't want to be ashamed. They say that's something that they're going to keep you in this place until you get it. Okay? If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.